Okay, boys, once again I am in front of you with a new video. In this video, I have tried to give you answer or main point of the different topic. The first topic is what were the causes that led to the rising of nationalism in India. The causes that led to the rising of nationalism in India is contradiction against colonial interest. मतलब colonial interest जो था उसके बीच विवाद था. Political, administrative and economic condition give rise to situation of unification. Education and western thought, लोगों के मन में लोग पढ़ रहे थे और बहुत सारा वेस्टर्न थॉट आ रहा था. रीडिस्कवरिंग इंडियाज़ पास्ट थ्रू स्कॉलर्स एंड अदर रिसोर्सेज. प्रेस एंड लिटरेचर इन्फ्लुएंस, प्रेस का लिटरेचर का प्रभाव. डिस्क्रिमिनेशन एंड पुअर पॉलिसीज of the British government and increase in socio-religious movement. I will tell you that what was the impact of First World War on India. The First World War deeply affected India, though it was under the British rule at that time. The following points state its impact. First, the British government raised taxes, custom duties and income taxes in India to finance the war. वार के खर्चे को समझाने मैनेज करने के लिए ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट ने टैक्स बढ़ाया, कस्टम ड्यूटी और इनकम टैक्स बढ़ा दिया. विलेजर्स एंड फार्मर वर फोर्सफुली रिक्रूटेड इन द ब्रिटिश आर्मी. ज़बरदस्ती उनको ब्रिटिश आर्मी में डाला. एंड देयर वाज अ राइज इन द प्राइसेस ऑफ फूड एंड अदर इसेंशियल गुड. उन्होंने ज़रूरी सामान की कीमतें बढ़ा दी. नाउ वी विल मूव टू द फर्स्ट मूवमेंट in India led by the Gandhiji Satyagrah method. That was the Champaran movement 1960. The causes of the Champaran Satyagrah are rooted in two facts. First, the introduction of synthetic dye, the demand of indigo decrease which led the zamindars or planters to shred off their burden by increasing the rent burden on the peasant, which added to the existing plight of peasants. Start. Then, what role Mahatma Gandhi played in this situation of the peasant? Mahatma Gandhi played a main role in Champaran movement. He motivated or encouraged the peasant of there to fight for the truth. The Champaran Satyagrah of 1917 was Mahatma Gandhi's first satyagrah in India. First satyagrah movement inspired by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi and a major revolt of the India's independence. So it was a first successful movement in 1916. Then next is 1917 Kheda movement. Causes of Kheda movement. Why this movement was started? People in the Kheda district of Gujarat were suffering a lot because of spread of plague and failure of their crops. They neither had sufficient food to eat nor much in spare to pay taxes of the British government. मतलब कि वो बहुत परेशान थे, न उनके पास पैसे थे कि वो दे सके और न वो बीमारियों की वजह से भी परेशान थे. तो खेड़ा के पीजेंट ने इस स्ट्रगल को नो टैक्स स्ट्रगल के रूप में स्टार्ट किया. दिस सत्याग्रह वॉज लॉन्च्ड इन मार्च 1919 अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ महात्मा गांधी, सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल, इंदुलाल याग्निक, NM जोशी, Shankar Lal Parikh and several others. It was an experiment quite like that of Champaran made on non-violence. And the third movement was Ahmedabad movement in 1980. This was a conflict emerged between mill owners and worker over the plague bonus. मतलब ये हम अपने ही मिल मालिकों और मज़दूरों के बीच का था जो विवाद था प्लेग बीमारी के बोनस को लेकर। गांधी जी वॉज कॉल्ड ऑन द रिक्वेस्ट ऑफ British collector to settle this issue. The mill owners declared 20% bonus and warned that those who will not accept this decision will the मतलब उन्होंने कहा कि 20% बोनस देंगे, अगर नहीं मानेंगे तो आपको नौकरी से निकाल दिया जाएगा. Then Gandhi ji launched the Satyagraha at Ahmedabad in 1980 to fight against the injustice non-violently. Gandhi and he hoped that it helps. Mahatma Gandhi led the mill workers of Ahmedabad in a strike against the mill owners who has refused to pay them higher wages. This was the cause why Gandhi ji launched a satyagraha in Ahmedabad. So this was again another movement and it was successfully ended. Then I will teach you about the difference between the non-cooperation and civil disobedience. Then I will explain you the difference between non-cooperation movement and civil disobedience, because many boys asked during the class this question. The non-cooperation movement was launched by Mahatma Gandhi on August 1920, whereas the civil disobedience movement was launched on 6th April 1930 at Dandi in Gujarat. Between the gap of 10 years, the civil disobedience movement was centered around defense of salt law throughout the country, which become the symbol of movement. The non-cooperation movement did not have any such single defining symbol around which the entire movement was centered. Then the next difference is about the goal. The goal of non-cooperation movement was Swaraj or self-rule by demanding the status of dominion status from the British government, while the goal of civil disobedience movement had moved further from स्वराज टू कंप्लीट, मतलब इसमें स्वराज चाहिए, स्वराज और कंप्लीट इंडिपेंडेंस की बात की गई. देन द नेक्स्ट वन, देयर वाज अ लार्ज स्केल पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ मुस्लिम working class in non-cooperation movement, which was not witnessed the civil disobedience movement later on due to divide and rule policy of the British and communal propaganda of Muslim League and Hindu Mahasabha. मतलब इसमें सिविल डिसोबीडियंस में मुस्लिमों की भागीदारी नहीं थी, लेकिन नॉन कॉपरेशन में लार्ज स्केल पर थी. देन द नेक्स्ट, सिविल डिसोबीडियंस मूवमेंट वाज मच मोर वाइड स्प्रेड इन its geographical extent and mass participation as compared to non-cooperation, मतलब non-cooperation से ज़्यादा लोगों ने इसमें भाग लिया था. Then about the Indian women. For Indian women, the civil disobedience was most liberating experience to date and can truly be said to have marked their entry into the public space, क्योंकि सॉल्ट लॉ में महिलाओं की भागीदारी काफ़ी अधिक थी. Then the civil disobedience movement was much more peaceful and non-violent comparison to non-violent cooperation. This is also the reason for the former much longer duration compared to the latter. मतलब सिविल डिसोबीडियंस में हिंसा कम हुई और नॉन कॉपरेशन में हमें बहुत हिंसा देखने को मिला था. जब हम गुडेम हिम रेविलियन की बात करें, प्लांटेशन मूवमेंट की बात करें, अवध फार्मर्स की बात करें, दिस इज़ ऑल्सो द रीज़न ऑफ द फार्मर मच. इसी के कारण सिविल डिसोबीडियंस लंबा चला नॉन कॉपरेशन के कंपैरिजन में, और नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट जो वायलेंट हुआ था. तो इसमें अंतिम डिफरेंस के रूप में हम नॉन वायलेंट को रख सकते हैं. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडेज. नाउ we will meet in the next video. Thank you.